Well, welcome back to another episode of Whiskey Talk with the boys at the BHH. Today we got an interesting one for you, pal. This one is full of personality, but
Who's it brought to you by?
I don't know, you tell me.
Brought to you by Addie's. Feel free to download their app at the Addie App Store, at the Google Playground Play Store, and the Apple App Store.
Love it.
Appalachian State,
Yeah.
Apple App Store. Listen, they got an in-house wine sommelier, knowledgeable staff, and they can ship spirits right to you if you do live in the great state of New York. A little bit of sarcasm, New York's not that great, but it's a halfway decent place to live. So anyways,
Buffalo is a good place to live.
Buffalo is. So we have a Black Steel. Black Steel Kentucky Straight Bourbon. We are going to try it today. We do have a disclaimer on our videos. Derek can talk about it in un momento. However, I'm going to fight with the label and branding, and then we will get this bottle back into the shot for y'all to enjoy soon thereafter.
So this bottle was not given to us, but that being said, we still like to give our ethics statement to all y'all to make sure that you all know that even if this bottle was sent to us, we don't give a shit. We are here to give you guys the most honest rating possible. Mike and I pride ourselves on reviewing product for all of you with your expectation that we're going to give you an honest rating and not a paid rating. So even if this bottle was sent to us, it wouldn't necessarily matter, but want to throw that out there. Our ethics statement is in the video description and on our website. You can go check that out. So this one...
It also doesn't matter because we can't open it.
So this is an influencer whiskey.
What?
We got here. Yeah.
What does that mean?
So there is a celebrity. He is a internet celebrity. He does YouTube videos, and he is a gamer. He is known for Call of Duty. He is known for PUBG, which is another shooter video game. His name's Dr. Disrespect. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
Really?
Yeah, this is Dr. Disrespect's whiskey.
That's sweet.
Yeah, right.
Didn't somebody try to cancel him?
Yeah, he was canceled a while ago. I mean, the dude always is almost getting canceled. He is an absolute riot. I don't even know if anyone is interested in gaming, but he is one of the most funny, entertaining people to watch because he doesn't care at all.
No,
and that's the best. That's how he got his name.
Yeah, he's us on steroids.
I don't know about that. He's like 6'8", dude.
No. I'm saying in regards to like not giving a shit and just throwing down for the boys.
No, he's 6'8". He's a beast. Black Steel refers to the hair that he wears, I believe, on stream because his name's Herschel Beahm. He calls himself Guy Beahm, like that's his first name, but his internet name is Dr. Disrespect, and he gets in a costume and basically sits in front of the camera and is like a complete entertainer when it comes to streaming video games. So he's in this full garb. He wears like a bulletproof vest. He has the long black hair. It's called Black Steel. He's got the Ethiopian caterpillar mustache. It's just a black mustache that goes across his face. He's a real personality, but he's always been a fan of bourbon, so he decided that he wanted to start making his own bourbon, and he actually contracted with Marianne Eaves, who is the first female distiller since Prohibition. He got her on for the first batch, and she liked it so much that she jumped into the second batch. This is the second batch. The first batch sold out within minutes when they released it, and there's no information on where this was distilled because the label says bottled and distilled by the Black Steel Spirits Company in Bardstown, Kentucky. Now, that little phrase right there can mean a lot of different things because it's distilled by the Black Steel Spirits Competition, or Black Steel Spirits Company, but Marianne technically is a worker of that company. They're not a distillery, they're a company. She is actually the head distiller at Castle and Key in Frankfort, Kentucky.
Okay.
So that's where I'm thinking the whiskey's distilled, and they bring it all together for this. But it's a pretty cool process. It's made in the U.S., obviously, Kentucky. It's American New Charlotte barrels, and you can get this for $60. So, Label Brandon, what do you got?
I like the color schemes on the label. I like the information on the label. It's a real cork. I'm obsessed with the color of this spirit. It's nice and dark. I'm going to go A-.
Yeah, I'll go A- too. So knowing who Dr. Disrespect is, he could have easily went really down in the rabbit hole and made this a Dr. Disrespect influenced whiskey.
Right.
He did not. His colors in streaming are red and black. This is green, teal, black, and gold. So it's really cool that he didn't try to like influence the sales of this through just being related to Dr. Disrespect, which I like
Right.
and I can respect. So I'll go A. I like A minus. I agree. All right, nose. This is also 46 proof, so 92 ABV.
Opposite.
No, I lied. This
All the
is
way around.
What? Or ABV. This is actually 100. I'm sorry. This is 100 proof. It's not 92.
So 50 ABV, 100 proof.
Yes, sir.
You flipped them before.
Yeah.
You said it was 90,
Yeah, no. But
90
this is
proof,
50,
40 ABV.
50%,
Oh, no,
100 proof.
Yeah, we're all over the place. Vanilla and honey on the nose.
It's very
Traditional Kentucky.
Very vanilla-y. There's a lot of caramel. There's a little hint of like a toffee butterscotch. But very traditional Kentucky. I would go B.
Yeah, B.
I agree. It burns a little bit for 100,
It does.
but I like it.
It does.
Initial taste?
Traditional Kentucky 100 proof bourbon. That's what I'm getting. Everything on the nose is inside of the initial taste. This is good. It's not bad. It's just traditional Kentucky. So you're gonna get the wood sugars, the vanilla, the honey, the caramel, the toffee on the back end. Like, it's nothing that there's not one specific thing that stands out. It's just a streamlined Kentucky bourbon for the masses.
There is kind of one thing that stands out, and I can't put my finger on it though. It's kind of like the right tip of my tongue. I'm kind of leaning like a star anise or an anise, as some people call it. Maybe like a licorice, or maybe like a nutmeg or something like that.
The licorice isn't a bad call. Once you said it, obviously it changes my entire brain. It makes me think I can taste it, but there's an element that I understand of that. But
Maybe like a nutmeg too.
touch of leather, anise, I understand.
This is a little bit deeper than I think I initially thought.
That's all super.
That's digging.
Yeah, you gotta like.
You gotta tongue it a little bit.
Wow. Pause. I'm talking like you gotta listen to Parkway Drive Dig to like get to where we're at. That's how deep you gotta go.
Yeah.
Pause. So. Initial taste, I mean, I'm still in the B realm. I would
Yeah.
go B minus check.
I was gonna go solid B.
All right, B minus check. I agree.
Agree. Ending note. What do you got on that end?
Really just kind of like the sugars and vanilla and honey. What kind of coats your palate in the first bit and then calms everything down on the ending note. That's pretty much what you're picking up on the back end.
You kind of get a little spice, like a rye kick on the back end, but it's very honey and sweet. This is going down.
B minus check again.
Yeah, I'll go B minus check. This is interesting to me. Honestly, I like the dude. I was not expecting his whiskey to taste good. I get very, very off-put when it comes to celebrities or influencers making whiskey, because I just feel like they make it for the money. And that could be very well the case with him. But I actually genuinely like this.
Yeah, I agree. Can you slide your left just a little?
What, are you trying to get away from me?
No, I just want to make sure that everyone can see the entire board.
Well, they can. My head isn't that big.
Oh, no, but it is, our bodies are big. Wee woo.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Final rating. Derek, give me that countdown.
3, 2, 1.
82. 84.
Nice. Yeah, solid product. Now, for $60, would you have this in your collection? This is 60, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, $59.99.
Prices may vary depending on state, what have you.
It's a very limited release, so in that situation, I would.
From the juice standpoint, I would. From a label and bottle standpoint, I don't know if I would, because I wouldn't have known that it was him.
Yeah.
Like, you have to really know him, what he's about, his audience, like his products. Like, you have to be in that space to know if that's on the shelf. You're like, oh my God, that's finally here. So if you're in the space and you know what he's about, then it would make more sense. But yeah, otherwise it's not like, you know.
Yeah.
So
No, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like I've had significantly worse bourbons for $60, and I appreciate the fact again that he's not trying to sell this at $80.
I agree.
He's not trying to promote it and make money, which again is why I think I respect this more than I thought I was going to, because it is a solid whiskey. I would drink this straight. I also had a whiskey sour last night that was absolute trash. That was with a bottle that cost $50. I would 100%, even though this is 60, and I don't like to drink things in cocktails that I like, I would put this in the cocktail over that other bottle, even though it was $10 cheaper, because I like the quality of this a little bit better. So I'm pleasantly surprised with this. I would have this in my collection.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. Please, if you do try this, remember, always drink responsibly, be a good person. And Michael,
Do not litter.
we're out.